Welcome to another installment of Magic After Dark. We are joined by our co-host Nekusar. Nekusar, how you doing, man? You doing all right? Hey, that coupon that I gave you, did it work at the dry cleaners? Wait, what did you say? You want to see the world burn one card out of time? Well, you know what? Me too, buddy. Let's do this. As far as opening hand goes, yeah, we'll go keep on this one. We got Thran Dynamo, Chromatic Lantern. Should be able to get in a nice little bit of spot removal in the Pongified little monkey creature. Artifact removal. Not artifact, but creature removal. Let's get our command zone all squared up. But yes, welcome to the official late night show of Commander. We have Sliver Overlord on the show tonight. Let's go ahead and get the Bloodstained Mire down, and then we're going to go ahead and pass the turn. So we are playing Nekusar. At the beginning of each player's draw step, that player draws an additional card. Then, whenever an opponent draws a card, Nekusar deals 1 damage to that player. Playing against Sliver Overlord. 3 mana, search your library for a Sliver card, reveal that card, put it in your hand, then shuffle your library. Then, for 3 mana, gain control of target Sliver. Fair enough. Let's see if this is Slivers. Always enjoy it when it actually is Slivers. Sometimes people go 5-color good stuff or control, so is what it is. Let's go ahead and crack. Let's see. We probably need to grab another blue-red source. So let's go ahead and grab a Steam Vents. Let's go and put that into play tap. That way we don't shock it in later. F6. All right, there we go. Drawn to Howling Mine. Love it. Let's go ahead and get the Drowned Catacomb down. It's going to come into play untapped because we do have an island in these Steam Vents. Let's go ahead and get that down. Let's go for a Howling Mine. And then let's go ahead and pass turn. So our opponent's going to get the first card draw off the Howling Mine, but we're going to be able to get that extra card draw, which is exactly what we want with Nekusar, man. Love it. Love card draw. I love Howling Mine, too, man. When I first got into Magic, it was one of those, like I wanted to put Howling Mine in every single Magic deck. It didn't matter what it was. It was just, hey, man, I like drawing extra cards. So here we are. Still love getting down to Howling Mine. Love playing Howling Mine Magic. I think it just makes you, I don't know, you don't really, I'm trying to think how to describe it. I'll hit that point in just a second. So let's see, we hit off the Howling Mine, draw into Snapcaster Mage, and then we can go Chromatic Lantern. Yeah, let's go. We can go Sunken Ruins, get down Chromatic Lantern, then we can go Thran Dynamo. Then we'll get into spots where we can kind of go, do some more stuff there. Yeah, let's go and get Sunken Ruins down. Let's go Chromatic Lantern. That still leaves up Pongify in case our opponent gets down something kind of crazy. Other than that, I think we're going to go and pass the turn. All right, so next turn, we're looking at, we have Blood Crypt to get down. We can shock that in, go for the Thran Dynamo if we want to leave up some sort of colored mana. I don't think we're going to be able to have enough mana to cast Nekusar because we're looking at 3 colored Grixis colors to get down Nekusar, so we can rally from there. But yeah, as far as Howling Mine goes, yeah, I would just, I don't know, I loved it. It's kind of like you just empty your hand out every single turn, and it's really fast-paced Magic, if you kind of describe it, like however you want to describe it, so always fun. So our opponent does get down a mana Weft Sliver, add 1 mana to your mana pool, and then all Slivers gain that. Okay, fair enough. See, we draw for the turn, drawn to Island, Howling Mine, drawn to Magrum. Awesome. This accelerates the Nekusar clock very quickly. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the Island down. Let's go Thran Dynamo. And then we have the Chromatic Lantern. We can tap for black on that one. So we're just going to tap out right here. Just going to get Magrum down. Looking at black. 1, 2, 3. It's going to be 1 colorless float. Anything else? No, we're going to go to pass turn. Okay, so now, next turn we're looking at going for, yeah, we already our opponent's upkeep. It's already gone. So we're looking at going for Nekusar next turn. We're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4. We can use that colored mana and still get down Spellskite. Actually, we may end up tapping the Thran Dynamo, get down Spellskite, that way we have some protection for Nekusar, and then we can kind of go from there. Now, if you're looking, this build of Nekusar is pretty much straightforward. I mean, there are some commanders where you can kind of go different builds of them. Nekusar is one of those decks that, you know, you can go group hug Nekusar, different stuff, but, yeah, man. Get those wheel effects going. Get down Magrum and just close the game out as quick as you can. So, but yeah, this is definitely the key to winning with Nekusar is getting Magrum down or going for Liliana's Caress because it just turns your value spells into like 10 or 12 points of damage every time you cast them. Whenever they're discarding a card, they're going to take 2 damage to that player. So, a lot of fun. And we do have a few board wipes in here, so if our opponent gets a few more leeches out there, not leeches, they got Leeching Sliver out. If they get a few more Slivers out there, then we're going to be able to kind of just wipe the board. All right, so draw an extra card off Howling Mine. Oh, yeah, drawn to Ancient Tomb. All right, so we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 if we go Ancient Tomb. Let's go and get down Ancient Tomb. So let's go for the Thran Dynamo. Let's tap that. Let's go Spellskite first. That way we have some protection in case they have Path to Exile off that Guild Gate over there or something. So we're going to lead off with Spellskite. Hopefully this can hit the battlefield. And then we can just kind of empty our hand out. We don't have much outside of this. We do have Pongify to kind of, as a little bit of a last resort, take care of a spot removal on one of these Slivers if something gets kind of a little too crazy over there. But let's get the Nekusar up and running. So we're looking at 1 colorless. Let's go ahead and tap for blue, tap for red. And then we'll just tap for black. And I guess we'll just go ahead and tap one off the second rune, Sunken Runes. Okay, there we go. So we have one blue mana up for the Pongify. Anything else? We do have Snapcaster up, but we're going to wait until we maybe get into one of our wheel effects. We get into spots where we can... I'm trying to think if there's any certain way we can sequence this. We can cast... let's assume we draw into another wheel spell or something. Essence Scatter. Counter target creature spell. Got it, man. Alright, so it's going to take care of Nekusar. Nekusar goes back to the command zone. Anything else? Now we're going to go and pass turn. Alright, so now we still have protection for Nekusar with Spellskite, and we can still go ahead and get him down next turn. We're looking at 7 total casting costs. We're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're still have 3 mana up if we happen to draw on a will effect or something like that. Now, as far as... I think the last time I did a Nekusar video, some people commented, like, were... hinting at the fact that I thought, like, for some reason, if you look at it, Nekusar, but I have always called it Nekusar. Like, there's a U in there, like dinosaur. And, I don't know. I've done it for, like, 2 years. I've called it Nekusar. And it is so hard. And, like, I guess this is the way my brain operates. When I, like, process a word, when it gets filed away in my brain, like, it is so hard to go back and, like, change something like that. Because to me, he's just like Nekusar. Like, there's a U in there. So, if you're sitting there wondering why I throw a U in there, it's just me being stubborn. I don't know. He's Nekusar to me. I don't know. It is what it is. It's just one of those times, like, and, like, I do that before. Like, Cabal Therapy. Legacy card. You don't really see that much in Commander. But and then there's also Cabal Coffers. But I would call it Cabal Coffers. And I don't know. It's just silliness. Crazy. Okay, so we've got the Heart Sliver down. Ooh, Prophet of Crufix. That will be a nice little Pongify target for me. Let's go. Let's turn that into a nice little monkey. Little monkey can have the little drapes too. Get out of here. Man, when that card got unbanned from Magic Online, I was just like, ugh, gritting my teeth, like, ugh, does not sound fun. Okay, so we've got Propaganda, which is actually a really nice draw. Let's go ahead and get the Dragon Skull. Well, let's go for Nekusar first. Our opponent's tapped out, so we can and then we'll see if we want to Shock and Bloodcrave or put it down later. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3 off 3 and Dynamo, and then we have 2 more colorless. So let's go ahead and go. Let's go red. Let's go blue. And right now we just need to leave up blue on this one. Let's go ahead and tap the Ancient Tombs. We're looking at 1, 2, yeah. And then we're looking at black. Okay, so we're going to get down Nekusar. Let's go ahead and get down the Dragon Skull Summit. Let's go ahead and go for the Propaganda. And actually, yeah, the way we can sequence that either way. I was making sure that let's go ahead and add black, and then just add double blue. Click on the black one. There we go. Let's get down Propaganda. And that still leaves up Swan Song if they go for something targeting Nekusar. We can stop that with a nice little... they'll get a bird token. But other than that, I think that's it. And we still have Spellskite back up too. So right now, we're just mainly looking to draw into some sort of wheel effect. If we draw into Wheel of Fortune, they're going to discard their hand and then draw that many cards. So they've got 7 cards in the hand. That's going to be 14 up top. Then they're going to draw a fresh grip of 7, which is going to be another 7. So it's going to be 21 total damage. And we have the Howling Mind triggers up and running too. All right, draw an additional card. It's going to be 1 damage up there. Oh yes, always yield. Sliver Overlord is the guest on tonight's show. But if you're not familiar with Magic After Dark, we like to kick the guest off the show as quickly as possible. So that's what we're going for. This would be a good side. On a side note, if you'd like to sign up to be a guest on the Magic After Dark show, head over to MTGOTraders.com. That's where we have the green room set up, and you can hand select some guests you want to put on the Magic After Dark show. And if you have not subscribed to the MTGOTraders YouTube channel, be sure you do. I'm making modern and Commander videos for them. So I've got some Hazard going out, and then I should be having some modern zombies going out, some mono black zombies coming out. So I'm kind of toying around with it right now, but it's pretty fun so far. Okay, so we've got Sliver Legion. All other slivers get +1 for each other sliver on the battlefield. Okay. Fair enough. We do have Snapcaster on Pongify to take care of that. But luckily with the Propaganda, they're not going to be able to pay 2 for each creature that's attacking. Well, they can tap some mana and swing a couple people in. The Sliver Legion does have haste. It is a 10/10. But luckily, we do have the Snapcaster Pongify on the Sliver Legion just to kind of stop them from swinging across. So that'll basically, they're looking at Propaganda, so they'd have to tap 2 of the creatures coming across. If they do swing in with the Ape token, we have a 0/4 and a 2/4, so we're going to be able to block the nice little Prophet of Crufix monkey with her nice little necklace. Okay, see if they're going to swing in or not. It's going to be 2 from the Propaganda. And right now we're just hoping that we hit a... they're going to have to redo that one. Right now we're just hoping that... yep, There we go. I was like, man, got the propaganda over there. But yeah, so we're looking at Pongify on the Sliver. That's definitely going to take care of the 10 points of damage coming across. And we really just need some sort of wheel effect. That's going to get them really down and dirty. There's going to be the card draw, the Howling Mind Trigger, and then the extra card draw from Nekusar. That's going to be another 3. So hopefully between the 3 cards we get to look out next turn, we'll kind of maybe draw into something. Okay, so we got the Leeching Sliver dealing that 1 point of damage, or actually losing that 1 life technically. Losing that 1 life, coming in for 10. At this point, do we want to chump block with Spellskite? We're okay with taking 10. It's not the commander. We're going to go down to 16. Yeah, I'm okay with this one. We're going to have Pongify out of the graveyard to take care of the extra added bonus, and that really kind of like bottlenecks them being able to swing in for like a significant chunk of damage. So, but if they do go for their Sliver Overlord, they're going to be able to search up some key slivers, so we're going to need to kind of draw into some answers really quick. So we hit for the turn. Underground Seed, that's not the best. Let's look at the Howling Mind Trigger on the stack. Rakdos, no, not exactly what we want. And Brainstorm. Let's go ahead and fire the Brainstorm off. Alright, so we're going to use the island. Dig a little bit deeper. Waste Not, Rites of Refusal. Let's go ahead and put the Rakdos back. Let's go ahead and put the Blood Crypt back. That way we're not shocking it in later. Let's go ahead and get the Underground Sea down. Do we want to go ahead and go for Snapcaster right now? We could wait until they want to swing in. Yeah, let's go ahead and get Waste Not down. So we're looking at... I want to make sure we leave up enough mana. So we have like basically 3 counter spells, and we're like kind of holding up Snapcaster mana. Let's go ahead and go in black on this one. So looking at black, and then we'll just go ahead and tap for the Dragon Skull Summit. Yeah, there we go. Get down Waste Not. That way if they're discarding anything, we're going to be able to take advantage of it. And at this point, we're going to have 3 counter spells, and we have Snapcaster on Pongify to take care of the nice little... Sliver Legion swing in. So we get into spots where if they kind of tap out to allow some creatures to swing in, then we can flash in Snapcaster and kind of go from there. And the 3 counter spells. I will take that. Okay. Let's go ahead. Yeah, I'll get these triggers on the stack. Yes, indeed. It's going to be 3 extra Nekusar triggers. Now, we do have Rites of Refusal. With Rites of discard any number of cards, counter target spell, unless its controller pays 3 for each card discarded this way. We're a little tight on the hand, but luckily we have Disallow, so this is basically just a counter target spell, activated ability, or triggered ability. So let's say they go for Sliver Overlord, they get it down, they're going to search up a key sliver. We can counter that activated ability and allow them not to search the library. Now, they have enough mana, they're going to be able to go for it. Okay, so we've got Glade Rider Sliver. Creatures you control have flying. Do we want to disallow on this one? Yeah, let's go and go for that. It's going to take care of the flying. You know, if they go for the commander, we still have Snapcaster. Let's go disallow on this. And that flying is going to be a little bit of an issue for us. Let's go ahead and we're tap black. Let's go double blue. And then let's go ahead and tap the... I guess we'll just go ahead and tap the Drowned Catacomb. There we go. Disallow. Don't concede. Alright, man. Fair enough. Okay, opponent told us not to concede. We'll see what's going on. Whenever a sliver becomes blocked, it gets +1 for each until end of turn for each creature blocking it. Okay, got the Spine Sliver coming down. And the way they can, you know, depending on what the wind is swinging, so we're going to take care of the Sliver Legion. That's going to get rid of that added bonus. Creatures you control are slivers in addition to the... Okay, fair enough. Hivestone. So it's actually going to turn on the Ape token. Ape Sliver tokens. Alright, man. And see what else they're going for. Tapping for 2 more. They're still going to have to pay for the propaganda coming across, too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like we get 5 total mana being tapped. Sliver Overlord coming across. It's going to be 13, 13. And then we still have the Snapcaster coming down on the Pongify to, you know, stop whatever, because they're basically going to have to tap 2 creatures to allow the Sliver Overlord to swing in. So we'll be in a good spot on this one. Hopefully we can kind of maybe draw into one of our board wipes. That would be something that would be really good to kind of blow everybody up. Kind of reset the show. Get all these, you know, Sliver Overlord comes on the show and brings all of its slivers with her. So... And, you know, we do have a budget on the show. We can't afford to feed all of these slivers. So, hopefully if we draw into Damnation, Damnation would be a really nice draw. See how they're going to shake it down, of how they want to swing in. So we still have blue off Ancient Tomb, and then we can tap the Thran Dynamo, casting Snapcaster Mage, because we do have the Chromatic Lantern, which will allow us to go for Pongify. So let's see how they want to swing in. It's going to give it another Ape Sliver, which is really weird to say, but technically, yeah, with the Hivestone out there. Kind of like that. You know, that's what makes Commander fun. Okay, Once again, they're going to have to pay 2 for the propaganda coming across, so they're going to have to choose one of the creatures and tap the other ones for mana. Okay, they opt not to. We may end up going, well, let's wait. We don't necessarily have to go Snapcaster Propaganda because they did not swing in, so let's go ahead and wait because we might get into spots where we want to chain together a wheel effect or something. Okay, see what we're drawing to. Got the draw step, got the Nekusar trigger, and the Howling Mine. Yes, indeed, something good. Rakdos, that's on top. Horn of Greed. Okay, so let's go and get the Horn of Greed down. We're looking at 1, 2, 3. Let's go and make the land drop for the turn. I think at this point, let's go and just shock it in so we have most access to mana. Alright, we're going to draw another card. Phyrexian Metamorph. Okay. Enter the battlefield as an artifact or a creature. So if we go for... we can Phyrexian Metamorph on Sliver Legion. Let's go and do that. Let's go Phyrexian Metamorph. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3. Actually, let's dig a little bit deeper. Well, we're going to lose out on the Pongify if we go a Snapcaster. But I think at this point, yeah, we need to dig a little bit deeper. Let's go Snapcaster on Brainstorm. Kind of shake our hand up, see if we can draw into. We've got all the pieces. We just need some sort of wheel effect. You know, we have Waste Not. We have the Propaganda out there. So let's see if we can't hit anything off this one. So let's go and tap blue on this one. Gonna cast the Brainstorm. Draw 3 cards and put 2 back. Dark Deal. There we go. Okay, so let's go and put the let's put Rakdos back. Let's go and put the Dimir Aqueduct back. Let's go ahead and go for the. And you start where we need to sequence it. So if we go for Phyrexian Metamorph. And then we can Pongify on the back. If we go Phyrexian Metamorph, yeah, let's go ahead and go enter the battlefield as any copy. Let's go in Phyrexian Metamorph. So we're looking at 1, 2. I'm going to pay the life total. Okay, Phyrexian Metamorph on Snapcaster. And let's go and go for the Pongify trigger. We're going to go ahead and Pongify the, where is it? The Sliver Legion. That's going to give us the, kind of just temper them just a little bit from swinging in. So let's go and go Pongify on that one. Then we'll go Dark Deal on that, on the back end. Okay. If they let this go through. There we go. Let's go Pongify. Make sure we're clicking on the right one. There we go. Click on the Sliver. So we're looking at blue. Let's going to give it another one. And I'll leave just enough for Dark Deal. And then we still have a nice chunk of bodies over there, kind of stop our opponent from swinging in. So they do have 6 cards in hand. Let's go and go for the Dark Deal. We're going to be able to add that black mana to our mana pool. Okay, there we go. We're getting somewhere. Finally found a wheel effect. So they're going to discard 6 cards. That's going to be 6 for the Megrim. That's going to be 12, which is going to put them down to 13. Then we're going to draw that many cards, and then we're going to, oh yes, beautiful. Okay, let's go ahead and put the Nekusar triggers on the stack. There we go. Oh yes, this is Magic After Dark right here. Get Nekusar on the stack. Let's go Megrim, and it's going to give us some nice little, some nice zombies on this one too. We're going to add that black mana to our mana pool. Let's go ahead and always yield. Always yield, and then click always yield. There we go. Always yield. Okay, so we're going to add a lot of black mana to our mana pool. Unfortunately, we're going to miss out on, we don't really have anything in the hand, but we're going to be drawing a nice chunk of stuff across the turn next turn. We do have 4 mana. There's going to be a few more zombies for us to block. It's going to be 12 coming across in the Megrim damage, and we also have the Nekusar damage from them drawing, and there's going to be 3 card draws next turn, which should put them, let's see what they end up going down to. Okay, so they go down to 8. Anything. We've got 6 mana floating, but we can't really do anything with it. Yeah, let's just go and pass the turn. Now, depending on what they tutor up with, they do have the Sliver Overlord out there, so they could tutor up another big Sliver bonus creature right now. But at least we did take care of the Flying Sliver. I'm not sure if they have another Flying Sliver. That may end up closing it out for them. But we'll see. See what happens. Nice. Thanks, man. I'll take that. But yeah, I'm loving the Hivestone, man. Just having some nice little sliver monkeys. Ape. I don't know. Like I know I said that earlier, but that's what makes Commander fun to me is that we've gotten to this board state now to where we have some nice little Sliver apes. All right, let's see if they're going to search up with Sliver Overlord. If not, if they end up closing this one out, hey man, this is fun. This is a nice little game of Magic After Dark. Always Sliver Hive Lord. Have indestructible. Okay, we can get around that. So let's kind of re-rack on what they've got going on. They did search that one up. So we're looking at get the Nekusar trigger. It's going to put them down to 5. Actually, excuse me, it's going to be 1 damage. It's going to be, 3 damage, puts them down to 5. And we're going to have more than enough bodies. We're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's going to be 7 coming across, and we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're going to have exactly enough. And then even if they do have some sort of removal on Nekusar, we still have Spellskite up, and we have enough mana. We can pay our life total to activate Spellskite to kind of stop some of that spot removal. So we might be able to close it out. We'll see. If we do draw into some sort of wheel effect, we'll definitely be able to close it out. But if we simply just pass the turn with Nekusar, then we're going to have the 3 next turn. Okay. Constricting Sliver. Sliver, whenever this creature enters the battlefield, you may exile target creature an opponent controls until this creature leaves the battlefield. Okay, so they're tapping out for Constricting Sliver. Target creature. They're going for a Nekusar. Let's go. We're going to go ahead and pay 2 life on this one. Redirect on the Sliver. We're going to pay 2. Direct that over to Spellskite. Going to exile Spellskite. Adios Spellskite. Now that will turn them online to, they can search up for a few more and really start picking away at Nekusar on this one, unfortunately, now that this is on the battlefield. So simply just casting any Sliver now, yeah, that's what makes it kind of rough on that one, is they can exile it. We do get into spots where we can recast Nekusar, but if we do lose Nekusar, we do have Waste Not, so if we still draw into another sort of wheel effect, then we can go from there. But hopefully we should not be dead to them swinging in, because we're looking at, they're going to have to pay 2 for each creature that's coming across. And so we should be able to kind of stop them. We still have the Horn of Greed too, and we have 2 land drops to make for the turn. So simply hitting a wheel effect with the Megrim and the Waste Not will allow us to kind of go from there. All right, they're going for the Sliver Hive Lord. But yes, Nekusar and I very much want to close this one out. It's been a close game though. But we've gotten past the point of it not being posted. This has been a nice little Slivers match. And then they can tap for looking at 2 more coming across. So we're going to have enough blockers coming across too. So we'll be okay on this. And then technically if they want to, they can still activate the Sliver Overlord to go for his Sliver. And actually, earlier with Phyrexian Metamorph, I thought about copying a Sliver. I'm glad I didn't. I forgot about the second ability on Sliver Overlord, where it's 3 mana, gate control of target Sliver. So I'm very glad we didn't. I was thinking that in my head. I don't know if I talked about it in the commentary-wise, but I was thinking it, and that would have been too much fun. Okay, so they can send in 1 creature right now if they want to. Basically, they can tap out. More than likely they'll probably send in these Sliver Overlord. It's going to be the most damage, but we're still just going to go ahead and chump block on the. Well, they're not sending anybody in now. Okay. They may want to use that mana to kind of search something up. See what we draw into. We need a wheel effect. We can still go ahead and get down Nekusar though. If we don't draw into anything, that's going to be 3 more damage up top. Draw into Preordain. I'll take that. Is it Boilerworks? That is got all of our tap lands, so not exactly what we want. Let's go for some Preordain. Let's go and fire that off. Maybe Scry 2 then draw 1. Maybe this will be we'll knock the top part. Cryptic Command. I will take that. Let's go and put that on the bottom. Let's go ahead and put that on top. Yes. So we're going to draw that. Draw into Cryptic Command. All right, so now if we go for Nekusar, so we're looking at Nekusar is going to cost, how much is it going to be? That's going to be 9 mana. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excuse me. Nekusar costs 9, so we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're going to be 1 away from having access to Cryptic Command. Let's go ahead and get down the Is It Boilerworks? We can bounce the Underground Sea back to our hand, and we're just basically going to have to hold. Well, we're going to be able to draw another card off Horn of the Greed. Okay, I'll take that. Let's go and get the Is It Boilerworks. Let's go and draw another card off Horn. Okay, draw into Lightning Greaves. We can go and get that down actually if we get Nekusar. Let's go and return the Underground Sea back to our hand. Let's go and go for the Lightning Greaves. Looking at 1, 2, 3. And right now we've got 4 bodies. I mean, we could get into a spot to where we swing in, but pretty much going to chump block across the board, I would assume. Let's just go ahead and put it on Snapcaster. Why not? I'm going to put it on Snapcaster. And then let's let them do their thing. We do have Cryptic Command. We're going to be able to tap their creatures and then draw a card for the turn. And then once again, we don't really have to worry about them, you know, getting more casting creatures, exiling creatures, whatever. I mean, if they want to do that, go for it. Yeah, I mean, if we swing in right now, we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4. They're just going to chump block across the board. They all have Death Touch. The only one we're really going to take care of is the Venom Sliver. And then, but, you know, if we're playing to our outs, and we have Cryptic Command, why not just go and swing in? Maybe we get a few extra damage or something. So let's go and push in on this one. Worst comes to worst, we get in for 2 or something like that, and we can get in, like maybe we get in for 4 damage, or we can just simply cast Nekusar and allow it to kind of go through their draw step, and we'll go from there. So yeah, at this point, we might as well just go and swing in if we're banking on a Cryptic Command next turn. Okay, so we have the Sliver Overlord blocking. We got the Sliver Ape with the nice little necklace, and the nice little Venom Death Touch. Okay, fair enough. Take care of the Death Touch. It was worth a shot. Anything else for the turn? No, we're just going to leave up Cryptic Command. Okay, we're going to go and pass turn. Alright, so next turn, depending on what we draw into, we can hopefully maybe jam a Nekusar if they lose some life. If not, we do have Cryptic Command draw a card. So hopefully. See, they're going to draw Howling Mine coming across. Or they take the Howling Mine trigger. Sorry. Okay, going to the beginning of combat. Let's go ahead and go. Let's go Cryptic Command, tap all creatures your opponents control, draw a card. So let's go ahead and tap the, let's add black. Let's go double blue. And then let's go blue, Cryptic Command, tap all creatures, draw a card. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3. Let's go and tap the Dragon Skull. Tap all creatures, draw a card. Let's see what we're drawing to. It's going to tap all of them. I don't think, yeah, because whenever they attack, they're going to have the ability to lose 1 life. So we're not going to be able to go to the attack step. They're tapping for some mana right now, so let's see what they're going for. I guess going to add that mana to their mana pool. They could just search a bunch of slivers and kind of put them into their hand and cast them next turn. Draw into Memory Jar. Okay, I think we might be, if we get through this turn, get down Memory Jar. Each player exiles all cards, draws 7 at the beginning of the next instep. Each player discards his or her hand and returns each card he or she owns exiled that way. Alright, so if we draw into, we have Memory Jar. So basically we should have the win next turn, and then at the beginning of the next instep, we cast it during our main phase, activate it. We get that down. They're going to discard their hand and then discard that Fresh Gripper 7, which should be enough for that Megrim trigger over there. So we'll see what they'll go for. They go for a quick Sliver. Any player may cast Sliver spells as though they had Flash. Oh, bummer, man. Draw to the Memory Jar just too late, so they're going to be able to swing in, see if they can chain enough stuff together. Yeah, they're going to have, we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They're going to have 8 total mana with their mana up there. Enters the battlefield, destroy target artifact. Oh, Harmonic Sliver. Okay, fair enough, man. So see if they go for, if they go for the Megrim, that'll definitely be it. But if they go for Propaganda, I could see where maybe they go for Propaganda, maybe hopefully trying to get in there, swinging in. It's going to be, at this point, it's going to be a little hard for us to kind of, we'll see what they go for. But if we somehow get to our next turn with Megrim, then we have the game with Memory Jar. But, you know, we are almost at turn 10 in Commander, so we've gotten to this point now. See what they want to choose off this one. But yeah, this is what, okay, they go for Waste Not. I'll take that. That's something. Maybe if they cast another Sliver, they'll go for the Propaganda, and they'll leave up some nice little Megrim if they run out of stuff. And especially if they tap out for coming across. And, you know, worst comes to worst, if they do lose some life, we can get down Nekusar. And then put the Lightning Greaves on there and kind of pass the turn over there. But yeah, if you ever wonder why I call it Magic After Dark, if you've never played Nekusar, it is a very, very gnarly deck. And, very gnarly. And, I played against my buddy one time, and it was just a very frustrating time for him, and he just did not like it very much, and I didn't enjoy it at all, because, I felt like a jerk. And so ever since then, I've just called it Magic After Dark. Like, it's just something that, hey, we're only going to bust out at night. Okay, our opponent does go for the Megrim finally. Fair enough. We will have Memory Jar, so we'll see if we can't chain some stuff together next turn. But we do have the, there's still Propaganda to go for. They can create a 2/2 colorless sliver, take care of Propaganda, and that's going to be just enough. Yeah, that's going to be it. Man, 1 card draw away. That was a bummer, though. Definitely gave them their money worth. I'll tell you one thing. I very much enjoy playing against slivers, so to get to this point in the game, it'd be 5-color slivers and actually be a really nice sliver deck. That's always a really nice option to go for. Okay, so that's going to be 9 coming across. They take care of the Propaganda. Yes, indeed. Good game, man. Good game. Let's put the good game down there, and then we'll go and close out. Okay, see what they're tapping out for. Well, I mean, if they don't swing in for lethal, then Okay, using that. See what they're going for. Here's the battlefield, destroy target artifact or enchantment. Going for the lightning grease. But I guess they just want to blow everything up real quick. I don't have anything. I don't have anything. I don't have anything. If you want to just go ahead and close it out by swinging in with those 8 points of damage, go for it, buddy. Well, if he wants to make some, if our opponent wants to make some more slivers, sure, go for it. Why not? But yeah, this has been a long game. But if they want to keep making slivers, sure, go for it, man. We'll kind of wait it out. But yeah, Magic After Dark. It's just a, I don't know. It just feels like one of those decks that you can. I don't know. It's just a Nekusar. He's a nasty dude, man. Talk about Narset being nasty. Nekusar is very nasty. And I guess we're going to sit here and let our opponent do their thing. I mean, I just... Alright, at this point, I'm just going to go and scoop because I told him we had nothing. So, but he's got the game on combat damage. If he wants to sit there and make slivers all day, then sure, go for it. Alright, everybody, if you enjoyed the game, like and subscribe. Thanks.